There we go. Okay, sorry. For whatever reason, my mic had just decided it was going to disconnect from OBS. So there we go. It's all fixed now. Good to see you guys in the chat. Sorry I was quiet there for a second. So yeah, we're going to take a look at some different features and answer questions you guys have about the Platinum expansions. Good to see you. Sockhead24, Model House Man, Lawrence Nason, GamerChick96, good to see you. Waylon Timma, good to see you. J-Bot, good to see you. Yas, good to see you, my friend. Who else we got in here? Iceberg, good to see you as well. Ryan Grady, Will, good to see you. Good to have you guys here. And thank you guys, 90,000 subscribers, huge accomplishment. So I'm happy about that. But yeah, so Yas is summoned in shape. Yeah, so actually, I will probably have a beard for at least the time being because my police department has now allowed us to have beards. So I've never grown one before, so we're just trying it out, seeing how it goes. Car100, good to see you. JetRed2001, good to see you. And Gogo13, good to see you in the chat. Hazes Playfield, good to see you as well. Melvin, good to see you. Clay White, good to see you as well. Good to have you guys here. So, if you guys have questions about anything, just let me know in the chat, and we'll try to answer those questions as best as possible. So we're just gonna go ahead and start here. I'm on Silver Run Forest. That'll be fine. And then here we are. Here's the starting point. If you haven't watched any of my other videos, starting point, we're on New Farmer mode. So New Farmer mode, in case you didn't know, you start off with these chunks of land through here. And we can go down this nice little, I'm just going to jump over, but this nice little staircase goes down, all the way down to in here. And this is great here, too. I love the look of that. Fantastic. Iceberg, member for 13 months as a sergeant. Congrats on 90K. Thank you. Appreciate it, my friend. Oh, that's a beer. I thought it was Lawrence. Parka, first question, is it on console? Yes, this will come out on console as well. This is for everyone, everything we talk about today. How do I do wood joinery? I'm not going to answer Yas's question. No, I'm just kidding. I will. No better to start. Yeah, no kidding, actually, Dylan. It worked out really good. No shade, no better. Autopod, good to see you, my friend. Let me know if you guys have any questions about anything. John Tazavoli says, Farmer Cop, good to see you, John. Good to have you here. But yeah, you said, yeah, winter beer time. That's right, Ryan. Yeah, True Iron Game. Glad to have you here, my friend. But Yas says, how do I do wood joinery? I'm assuming you're talking about... let's add in some, we're gonna need some more money here, so just do that. So I'm assuming you're talking about my questions are the best questions. Yeah, so we're gonna answer your question if you're not careful. We'll go, actually what we'll do is we'll hop down here. Yeah, here we go. Do you know if they fixed the JD Buncher's saw not having any sound? Harry T, I'm not sure. I didn't even know there was already issues or something that they had noticed or anything like that. I didn't know that was the case. We should be able to do some work down here in this area. So let's go ahead and purchase this if we need to put any placeables out or anything like this. Let's go ahead. You also is curious about the wood joinery. I'm assuming you're meaning the wood turner here, as what I'm assuming you're talking about, this little guy here. But if you're curious about this guy, right here, boom, you can make all these different things. Pretty sweet, using either wood or planks law in there. Can you use containers for the production change? Car100, I'm not sure I understand your question there. There are the auto-load containers. You can use them to move logs around. Are you asking if you can use them to unload into a production point? If that's the case, I'm sure you can, but we'll go ahead and purchase one just to clarify that. Let's go ahead and, yeah, we'll do containers. We'll just use a small one. Design standard, that's fine. We'll do, yeah, sure, Lizard Force, why not? We'll buy that guy. There we go. Okay. Perfect. So if we open this guy up, we're going to turn on our super strength as well. And we're going to add in some logs here. Where are we at? Should be in here. Yeah, there we go. Oop. That didn't work too effectively. We got a log stuck in there, so we've already broken it. It's off to a great start. Well, what we'll do here, we will just go ahead and delete that guy right there. There we go. No big deal, like it never happened. Turn that off so I don't accidentally delete anything. Tell about Fish Bear for 18 months says, what is this and where am I? Welcome, my friend. R100 says, yes, okay, perfect. Perfect. Yeah, we'll go ahead and take a look at that, since that's your question there. Easy peasy. Okay, perfect. Okay, that one couldn't fit, so no go there. All right, yeah, 21,700. We're just going to move this. So we have this good. Let's go ahead and just close it up. So I'd use a big forklift on those little, kind of hard to see them. You can see them now there at the bottom. You use a big forklift to move this guy around. So if we put this here, I'm curious if you just do, will it go in? No, so that didn't work to sell wood. We move it over a little bit maybe. No, what if we open it? Interesting. So I'm not getting that to sell it into the production chain. I doubt we have to dump it or anything crazy like that. That's very strange. And I don't know if that's, are we in the right spot? Yeah, it should be right there. So for whatever reason, that doesn't seem to be working. It didn't even, I know. Yeah, I'm surprised that's not working, which is actually kind of interesting. Carl Hunter, great question, because yeah, that's not, that's not unloading into there. Or unloading like a pallet wood or anything like that. And it should. This factory takes wood. It should take it if you own it. So what we can do, we should have a wood sell point right here. So I'm assuming it'll take it over there. So let's just go over there just to see how this works. Let's close it up again. So I'm assuming if we go up over here, okay, and we sell, that's not working. Okay. Now if we sell, it's still not taking that wood out of there, which it should on this whole area. This should be part of it. That is super odd. I think TJ was saying the Surpass trailer only works for all at one sawmill and train. Interesting. Maybe Giants made it so only available at the container sell price. That you might be right, actually. The container sell price, which is up, where's that, up over here? So that might be where we have to take it. So if we go up here to the container warehouse, let's go ahead and we'll put another container up here to sell it. We'll put one of these guys in right here, just a small one. We'll go ahead and buy that. We'll go ahead and open that guy up. And let's go ahead and put some... Beautiful, and that guy's going to need to get deleted. We'll just delete that real quick before it causes too many issues. There we go. Okay, and we'll turn that off again. Okay, so let's close that up. It's a container of wood, not wood, yeah, which is, you would think, that's a little, actually, there we go, boom, and it's gone. And the container's gone as well, so easy peasy, it's all gone like that, which would be kind of cool. It's auto load, so I guess you do have to sell the container point, which is kind of interesting. PC Gamer says, hi there, this is a question that's not Platinum Expansion related, but why do I have a stuttering on good PC on low settings? Is there any way I can prove it? So that's totally PC dependent and everything like that. I would have no idea. I'm not the person that would have a good answer for that one. And yeah, Similar says you can only sell wood and container on train or container sell point. Okay, makes sense. And yeah, Jason, you're right as well. So yeah, interesting. There we go. Any other questions you guys have? I'm sure you guys have some more questions. So make sure you guys hit that like button. There's 80 of you guys watching, only 26 likes. What is up with that? That is just horrific stuff right there. That's our store delivery mod. So yeah, okay, that makes some sense there. Now, I do want to take a look at some of the forestry aspects as well, if we can. They seriously got sugar beets all in those fields when I loaded in here? Except that one's got, what, corn in it? Yeah, interesting. But yeah, Thomas, this map is absolutely beautiful. Have you tested if the roller coaster provides us some income once finished? Because Giant said, and once construction is completed, the roller coaster becomes an asset for steady income. So I haven't tested that. And where did you hear that? I've built it before, and it didn't seem like that was what it would do. But we can build it again if you guys are curious. I do have a video out on this, but we can build it here in a second. Jay Watts Safari Cup, maybe you can show off the auto extend feature on the wood harvesters. The auto extend. Oh, I probably could do that. I haven't even taken a look at that feature yet. Okay, so let me get a sticky note here so I can start. So you got a roller coaster question, which we can build this thing up really quick if we wanted to. Yeah, it's no longer wogs. Okay, yes, that makes sense. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think, based on what I've seen with the roller coaster, I don't think once it's finished you make any income. You make money selling the goods here that are required, but... Jacob, why do they sell for a bad price? I don't know why they would sell for a bad price. I don't really have a good answer to that. Probably because they don't want you cutting them down. Would be my guess there. Okay, then wood extensions, the other one, the auto I didn't even know. I'm not even sure what the auto extend feature is, so that'll be good for me to take a look at as well. Ah, JBot there. That makes sense. That makes sense there. Okay. So, and I'm actually going to, while I do this, just so I know what needs to be thrown in, what materials, I'm going to grab the photo of what is required. Oh, this is all, this isn't what I want to see. Where's my other one? Here we go. I'm going to grab the little photo of what it requires and put that up on the top of my screen here so I can take a look at what I need to spawn in. Yeah, Lawrence, yeah, that's true. I'd be curious about that too. Let's go ahead and add in just some items here. So let's go to general. We need wood beams, boards, and planks. And what else? We need metal and floor tiles, staircase railings, floor tiles. Yep, that's all it needed of those. Okay. Let's see here. Metal. And it looks like all it needs is metal, or at least all it has room for right now. Let's get that tipped over. Put those over there. Let's move these guys a little bit out of the way. There we go. Probably need some of them. Was it taking some of those? Darn it! Stop, come back. It's still taking these, looks like. Nope, it's not taking anything. Okay, perfect. Let's get some more planks in here. If you haven't already, link at top for pre-order plan. Oh yes, thank you. D-Dog, good to see you, my friend. Get all those put in there. You do make a lot of money doing the roller coaster, which is pretty cool. There we go. Let's flip that around. And then staircase railing and wood beams. Okay, let's put some of those in here. Okay, and then wood beams, very end. Get some of this junk in here. Come on now, there we go. Okay, so we got all the stuff, at least it should be for the first part. So if we actually, and you guys can see it, it's pretty cool to see, it's pretty good to see how cool it is when it gets built. So if we go to flight mode here, as we fast forward time, it should do several of the steps. You can see it starts building it up, which is pretty sweet. Oh, copy. It's from their blog articles. Okay, well, we'll take a look at it because I am curious too if we can make money after the fact. I'm not sure how they got those to float like that, but that is impressive that when they're building it, they got those to float. It's still getting built, which means they're still working on steps. Let's take a look here. Yeah, but still taking on some of the items. There we go. It's slowly working through the different steps. And if you're curious about what's required in each step, you can watch my video on it. It talks a lot more detail about it. Yeah, this is an amazing feature. I agree. I absolutely agree with that. Probably can put some of these in the... Oh, it's not going to let me do it in flight mode. Probably put some of these in here. There we go. It's slowly working its way through. It needs more wood beams. There we go. Whatever he wants. All right, we're still working our way through that. Probably need some more wood beams, looks like, and probably some more planks as well. Get over to our planks. So working our way through. It does take a long time. As you can see, we're on 5,000 times and we've been, it still has not made a ton of progress. It takes a long time. It takes a long time to get this thing built. You can see we're still working on the first set of, I think it's 5 steps. Yeah, four steps. We're still working on the first 4 steps here. The cheetah mod, oh gosh. Oh, goodness. I'm still working on it. You can see we're still building the coaster itself. So this is like kind of all that main structure is getting built, which is this just so cool. So cool. I mean, there's videos out already of just it going through the process and all that stuff. All right, here we are. The next step here. So now we're on the next step. We're gonna go and throw some more stuff in there because it's gonna need some more stuff. Is it gonna take these? Let's take some of them. Okay, so we have more things that we need to add now. So we're gonna add in some of those things. So let's go back into the here. Kenny says every 2 months it completes a stage. Oh, gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Thank you, Kenny. The build over time is not really news. It's been done by modders for years now. Well, I mean, yeah, that's true, but it's kind of cool that it's a base game feature now, Lawrence, to be fair, which is kind of cool that it's kind of added in. So it's, I mean, a lot of the ideas that Giants get, some of them they get from modders, and they just take them and make them a little bit better, which is pretty cool. So you know how multiplayer for people with and without the Platinum expansion will be like. Sure, my friends can't join my host again if they don't have the expansion. I'm not sure. I haven't tested that, but generally, it'll still work fine as long as you don't have the Platinum expansion activated as a mod. So typically, it'll still work fine. But yeah. And right now, yeah, that's true. Since it's not fully released, it will cause issues anyways. Let's put some more planks in there because he uses a lot of planks. This thing. Let's get these guys out of the way. Okay, get that out of the way there. We also probably need some more. See, we need shingles this step? Yeah, we do. Probably some more of those. I think we need tables this step too, yeah. Wood beams for sure. We need barrels this step, yep, barrels and buckets. See what else we need here. Chairs we need. Just a disaster here now. What else do we need in there? We'll just fast forward some time here just so we can get some of these items out of the way here until it stops or it has. There we go. Now it's on to the next step. We're moving through it. We'll keep going until it can't build anymore. There we go. Okay, so it stopped at, it needs more planks. Let's go ahead and get some more planks for it. Let's see how much of this stuff we can get in there. There we go. Okay, perfect. There we go. Another stage is about to be done. Beautiful. It's going through, getting the stuff done. It needs tables now. Well, let's get to some daytime so we can see what's going on a little bit. And let's see if we can't get some of this stuff out of here sold off. Ooh, I'm stuck. There we go. Okay, some more of that stuff's out of the way. Now there's just a bunch of this junk in the way now, though. Get all this stuff cleared. I started my cows the first time. Wish you'd buy bales and they spawn out here. That would be kind of nice. If you have the store, this guy right here, which is store delivery mod, you could theoretically buy them and have them spawn wherever you'd like to, which is kind of nice. So you could do that. Is it a mod using to spawn items in? This is a mod. This is the easy development commands, which allows me to spawn stuff in somewhere. Jacob Harder, the $10 super chat says, thank you, Farmer Cop, for always answering all the questions that the community has on these new DLCs and updates for Farm Sim. Thank you, Jacob. Appreciate that. And I do try to be helpful as much as I can be. All right. So let's go ahead and add in. We needed some tables. Okay. Let's fast forward. All right, there we go. We'll just keep rocking and rolling until we need another material again, but we're making more and more progress. Oh, sorry, my, oh, ride is waiting, it's done. So everything is all good here. Let's just get us to, yeah, nice May Day here, about noonish. There we go, okay. So, all this other junk, well, let's just go through and delete. Let me get rid of the help menu there. Let's just go through and delete all this garbage real quick. There we go. So obviously, once you build this, it's done. You can't build it again or anything like that. The boats you can build as many times as you want. Yas, member for 17 months. It's this FS23 super friend. Get out of here, Yas. Oh gosh. All right, and you do make a lot of money with this guy right here. And let me just so we can, it'll be easier if we just set our money to. Well, let's do this. Yeah, we'll set it to 0. So we don't have any money. But what we're gonna do. Let's hop over here. Let's sell this guy real quick. We'll set our money to 0 again. So, because I don't want to have any expenses. We'll hop back over to, and that, look at that. I didn't even actually notice that before. The icon updates, the little roller coaster icon, which is pretty cool. But okay, let's go back into our menu here. And Marty, member for 21 months. Get his name, Marty says, can he Oz join? No, he cannot. J-Bot, member for 21 months. As Sergeant says, FS Love, hashtag we back the blue, and hashtag Shishias. I agree with you 100%. Yeah, Lawrence, I'm hoping it will on other maps as well. I am hoping that for sure. Okay, so if you haven't ridden the roller coaster, I haven't ridden it during the day actually. Come up here and we'll just go ahead and ride it. Why not? Ride the roller coaster. It's pretty cool. I can't hit C to change my view or anything like that. I can't get out of it. Now I haven't tried tabbing out of it, so actually I can't tab out of it either. So once you're in it, you can't open the menu. You are stuck in here unless you force close your game. There's nothing you can do to get out of here. You are absolutely stuck in it. So we're just going to have to ride it. So we're just going to have to chill and ride it. I cannot get out of the game whatsoever. Cannot. I am absolutely stuck. Cannot do anything. Ian W says, hi everyone, I'm subscribed to him from Australia. Awesome, good to see it. Real Guy says, hey, so I can't find the Platinum expansion of PlayStation Store. It's just not available the night before. It's not available the night before. It should be available at midnight in whatever time zone you're at. So it should be available if it's midnight on the 15th. Midnight on the 15th. So, yep. Banks Sinatra, member for 21 months, says congrats on 90K. Thank you, Banks. I appreciate that. But yeah, this roller coaster is pretty sweet. And I am wondering, we'll test it obviously, I'm wondering if the steady source of income that it provides is more based on, should let us out here in a second. There we go, and bars come up, there we go. So I'm wondering if the steady source of income is more based on the fact that since you're working on it for so long, it's a steady source of income over time doing that. But I don't have any other things you can really do with it that I can see. So what we can check though, we'll check a couple things here. First off, there's not any like contracts to have to do with it or anything. Sowing, transport, tree transport, rock removal, fertilizing, deadwood. I do want to take on one of these deadwood contracts just to go take a look at. How many trees is that? 10 marked trees. You just have to cut them down. Oh, you can, I guess you don't have to move them. You just have to cut them down. So actually be a pretty quick one. It's a death trap. It does look like a death trap. You're absolutely right. But okay, so, and obviously there's nothing in here, anything like that. So if we go to our finance category, wage payment might be under miscellaneous. It could become under pallet cost, bill cost, water cost, sampling costs. I don't see any property income. Maybe it could be under any of these. So buildings, yeah. So let's go ahead and fast forward just some time. We'll see if it provides us with any income. Yeah, so unless there's a different way to get it, I don't think there's and it looks really cool at night, by the way. I don't think there's any source of income. As you can see, we're not going up or down or anything like that. Yeah, I don't think that we get anything from it just by it being present there. So I don't think we're gonna get anything from it in terms of that. But, well, one thing I'm actually going to do real quick, though, is I'm going to set our settings. So I'm going to turn that off because that's going to bother me. That could be a normal. It's fine. And then 1 day per month is fine. We're going to turn seasonal growth off. We're going to turn that off. And I just want it to be good so we can see a little bit easier. But yeah, so we didn't make any money off it, which is fine. But yeah, I think that steady source of income is just from you building it, to be honest. So I think that's what it is. Found your channel a couple days ago. Just wanted to say that I love your FS22 No Man's Land Survival Series and the role-playing video on it. Thank you, Crutchy Ramens. I appreciate that. But there we go. Okay, so we talked about the roller coaster. Good to go. Let's do some forestry work. There's still snow on the ground, which bothers me, but there's deer going. So I believe we own, yeah, we do own that. So the auto extend feature that Jason's talking about, I'm assuming auto extend feature, is that like on, I really want to use this guy, to be honest. This guy looks legit. I really want to use this guy. We don't have any money. We need to get some money first. Okay, let's add in. I really want to use this guy right here, so I'm going to buy that. Open that up. Unfold the tree harvester. This guy looks insane. We can do whatever we need to do with that. V to open the grab. That's that top part right there, you see. V to close it, V to open it. We'll change our cut length to just do some, oh, we can do some crazy lengths on this. Let's just do 8 meters. Power cop on the tree harvester, approach the tree until it shows a ring. Button to press auto extend. Oh. Align harvester. Oh my goodness. Is that an O? There we go. That's pretty cool. Align harvester to target tree again. Align it and then close that grab and then X to cut it, yeah? Nope, maybe we need to open the grab back up. So O, and then I'm not getting the X anymore. Oh, I should have closed the grab, I guess, first. Because we go, oh, nope, I didn't want that. So I've officially lost it. But we could have. This is pretty cool. I'm digging this. Okay. There we go. That's a pretty cool feature. Yeah, I didn't pay attention. I didn't know about it. Okay, let's get this. This tree here over here is pretty tall. Oh, reverse away from tree and hold the button to extend right to the tree. Okay, so if I... Oh, wow, if you just hold it down. That's pretty sweet. Guys, this is awesome. Oh, forestry's way better now. Look at this. This thing is ridiculous. This thing is just... I can just... Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I almost tipped it over. I got too cocky. I had too much confidence in this thing's abilities. Oh, wow. We'll let that settle. I can just throw this tree part. Oh, maybe not. I didn't like that. I didn't like the grab. You gotta release the grab. I have, This is not going well, but that is available on all platforms, which is super cool. That's such a cool feature. All I had to do is hold that button down and it just went right up to it. Yeah, there's maybe some crash on there. Don't worry about it, Yoss. It's fine. Okay, this thing's pretty sweet. Farm Sim Snowy, good to see you, my friend. Semper Buffalo, good to see you as well. It looks amazing. I haven't been able to play yet. I'm on Xbox Series S in New Zealand. Awesome. Doesn't everyone work in the roller coaster? Get out of here, Marty. So yeah, this thing works pretty sweet. Do you guys have anything else you guys want to see? I'm assuming the FC way of locking, folks. It's right. That's how we do it. Let's get up. I'm assuming it's not going to grab this weird shaped tree. Let's get up to it though. Yeah. Yep. Won't do that tree type. Turn off automatic cutting and setting. Oh, I didn't have that. I don't think I had that on. Well, maybe we don't own these trees. That actually might be the issue. That tree it should cut just fine. Yeah, I'm not allowed to cut that tree. All right, so we'll go this way again. Mr. Ching, good to see you, my friend. That's a crash. Yeah, we can throw one on the crash counter. I think that's probably fair. Ooh, look at that tall tree there. Well, this is pretty sweet. Oh, I can back up. When does it register that? Okay, so you don't, right there, and then it'll extend out to it. Pull this bad boy. Now I wonder if I go to group 2. Oh, I can do that as well. It's kind of nice. Nope, I just want group 1, I think. Huh. There we go. Oh, I can tilt it forward. There we go. So that's probably what you'd want to do. So you can bring this back here. Maybe. Oh, there we go. Nope, that was tilt back, tilt forward. So just drop that bad boy. Wow, I can't believe that's just holding that tree. That's wild. Okay. Wow, this thing is a crazy piece of equipment here. Mason, good to see you, my friend. Just having fun on the Platinum expansion here and breaking things as usual. This is about the usual way we do it here. Oh boy. All right, well, this thing is pretty sweet. This thing is definitely designed for larger trees and such. I'm a lighthouse. Gosh, Marty. Oh yeah, Motor, good to see you, my friend. Show Iron Mine, you got it, Thomas. Yeah, we can go talk about that. So if we hop up here on the map, we go up over here to the Iron Mine, which there's going to be a huge pile of iron because it slowly spawns over time. So we have it here. Now what you need to do is load it into something, which we're actually going to get. Let's get a better setup of equipment here. Can I delete this? I can. Well, I'll be darned. You can't sell them because you don't own these things, but we're going to delete those. And I'm going to purchase. I want to use one of the big wheel loaders that we have. So I'm going to use this guy right here. Oh, I want to make sure did I put that out? I couldn't remember if I put that out. Yeah, we're going to use the big wheel loader. So we'll show off how to use the Iron Mine real quick. The safety beacon's kind of cool. This is a constantly flashing beacon. So we'll buy that. And then we'll do combinations. They should have, there's like a bucket that holds 10, there it is. 10,000 liters. 10,000. That's wild. I don't care who you are. That is wild. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Combinations. This thing will probably be perfect for Perfect for hauling iron around. So we'll buy that guy. This is gonna be cool. Load that trailer up, and then we'll go back, and then we'll buy ourselves. This guy looks perfect for the job here. Okay, so and if we buy this land, if we'll buy this land, what I've been able to do is put like an iron mine right up over here, which is kind of perfect. So we can do, or an iron processor. So you have to buy this iron furnace. So what I'll do is I'll put it up over here. That's not a great spot for it. Let's delete that. Or yeah, sell that. And I'm actually going to fast forward some time. I want to get rid of this stupid snow. Maybe if it'll get rid of it. Oh, that's raining now. May have just broken it. The game, that is. Yep, not going away. That's perfect. Okay, so what we'll do, I should be able to remove snow in here. Oh boy. Remove snow. Remove snow. Remove snow. There we go. Okay, so let's get back into here. Let's build ourselves that production facility again. This time let's try to do better. Build it like right, maybe there. That's a much better spot. Okay, so over here we got a few things going on. So let's get our truck. How far have I been shot? Yeah, don't you go anywhere. Oh, goodness. Yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button if you're just joining us. Oop, if I can grab that. There we go. Oop. Get that cover open. So let's pull this guy right here. Be fine. For loading. And you see that safety beacon is that little green light, and it's just always on. I don't think you can turn it off. Yeah. Control Y. What does that do again? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, it doesn't really affect us that much. Okay. Big old 10,000 liter buckets. Probably not even be able to lift this. We'll see. You're on a mod. See, I know. You're right. Oh, wow. Oh my goodness, this thing can, oh, kind of. That is a lot of weight. That is a lot of weight. That's a ridiculous amount of weight. Okay, let's dump it in here. 2 buckets will fill that up there. But yeah, just kind of constantly will spawn in here as time goes on. And it's free to grab. There we go. And I don't think you can dump it back out, which is... Yeah, so this is kind of... That's one issue I see here is, since you can't buy this land, you can't dump it back out. So I'm stuck with it. I can't dump it in this pile. I can only pick up more. So that's one thing I would say is kind of an issue. But there we go. Top in our truck. Let's loop around here. That thing's struggling to turn. That might just be too much weight for it in the back. It's gonna hit that. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, that's a crash. Nice and easy, just loop around. All right, we should be able to pull up next to this here. Faber, good to see you, my friend. All right, I should be able to pull up right here. And there we go. And I love the animation that just kind of happens. And if we go into our production menu, our iron furnace will be here, so we can go ahead and activate that, and it'll start running through the iron ore and turn it into metal. And it'll spawn right out here. So if we'll fast forward some time. Let's get ourselves into tomorrow. And then right here, we have a bunch of metal. which is great. And it just keeps making it, keeps doing it. So you could have this up here, and then you can sell the metal. So you can go in here and you can sell the metal, which is pretty cool. Or you can use it for projects or other things that you need. So you can sell it actually for a decent price, which is pretty crazy. So you can sell it for a decent price and call it good there. But there you go. It's 2 bar back. Yeah, I think you're right, Tom. I think you're right. Need some more junk in your truck. That's right, Tom. Oh, goodness. I appreciate you, Mason. You're awesome, my friend. But yeah, what farming cap, what is your favorite crop? Ooh, that's tough. I don't know what my favorite one is, to be honest with you. I mean, it can fit 2 people easy, right? Look good. But yeah, so any other questions you guys have about any of the productions or the equipment? I'm here to help you guys answer any questions you guys have. So that's how the metal there works. You should drive a 4X truck and it'll turn a lot worse. I'll copy that. But yeah, so this is a really cool feature. You can see it's already kind of filled that iron back up. Yeah, really cool feature here that we have. The best limited time fast. I have no idea. C-induct. I have no idea, my friend. Some coffee there. But I bet it'd have to be something from Taco Bell. That's for sure. Another cool thing, there's a lot of really cool features, a lot of cool like ambience type things on this map. But if we go over here, I need to get up there again. But this iron mine kind of setup is pretty cool. So there's a lot of really cool details in terms of this. And actually one thing I want to do, I want to find out where the museum is. I'm sure it's in town. I didn't look too hard for it, to be fair, but I'll say I haven't. Oh, my mouse is acting up. There we go. But I haven't looked too hard for it. This is kind of cool. So like I haven't explored. Oh, I can't get in there. Okay, copy that. Let's just run back up that other way there. There's some cool stuff here. So there's a lot of really cool details on this map, which I think make it pretty unique. The prices of the piece of land. Yeah, I can show that. I'll show you the price of the piece of land just 1 second here. Get back. Is it down this way? Yes, here we go. Yeah, here's where I wanted to get. The old iron mine, which is pretty cool. We'll talk about that in a second. So prices for the pieces of land. So there's several chunks of land on here. So the field prices, so you can see that one's at 92,000, 132 there. That one's 115. You can't buy any of the town here. This little chunk of land here, 40, is only 20 grand to buy. 41's 50, 36. There's some pretty cheap chunks of land on here. You can buy 115, 34 for that low one, 25 there, 32, 27. I like that you have all these little small chunks that are right around where your starting farm is, so you can kind of expand pretty quick. How much metal will fit into the Lizard auto load curtain side trailer, and how much will it weigh? Eric, I don't have the ability to answer that question right now, and I'm not sure if it'll take it. I'm assuming it'll take the auto load, but I'm not 100% sure on that, if that'll do it. 74 grand there, 104. So their prices are pretty reasonable. That one's 234, but that's a huge chunk there. Let's see, I don't think there's any bigger ones than that. 205 for that one, 254 for that one. That's also a huge chunk of land there. 185, 348, there's a big one right there. And that one's 294, so there's some big ones out there. That chunk was 229, 110, 267. But yeah, there's a lot of chunks of land on here. And I love all the water that's on the map. It looks really cool. But yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Maybe could conveyor belt the iron to the metal factory? That's a good question, actually. That's a great question. We'll test that in a second. Let's take a look in here. Let me get that. Write that down. Conveyor, iron. Wondering where the leaked equipment is. Cramp it in the wheel loader. Should be able to get back here. And then here's one of the collectibles. So you come up to one of these guys. 19 more to go. 50 grand per collectible, which is pretty good. Collectible in here. There's so many cool, like, little... Just a lot of really good detail on this map, to be honest. But yeah, the conveyor trick, I'm curious about that. Yeah, so I am curious about that. Let's see if it'll even load into a conveyor belt is going to be our first kind of thing we have to take a look at. This one will pick it up from the ground. This one will move it a lot further. Oh yeah, it'll pick it up. So if I put this real close to it, I bet we can. Rotate all the way around there. It's been a while since I've used one of these belt systems. So that, oh boy. I think I need to go back here. Does this mean that we may or may not see a Farmer Cup Series on the Silver Run? I cannot confirm or deny, but yes, I'm sure there will be. I'm almost 100% sure there will be a series on this map that we will take a look at doing. How does this one work again? I can't even remember. Figure this one out. It's like a two fed belt system to keep it going. I don't know. I thought this was one that would extend out a little further, but we'll just go ahead and there we go. I thought that bottom one would extend out a little further. It'll separate from it, like there's almost two ways you can get it going. Yeah, okay. But I thought it would have extended a little further, so it's almost like a merging belt. It's not a DD belt, so FC is confused by the belt. You're very right. I mean, you're not wrong. Well, that doesn't look ideal. Just hanging there. Okay. Let's go back to our belts here. But I mean, I am sure based on what we're finding out now. That's what I thought. I thought it slid out too, like straight out. It slides out that way, but it doesn't extend out. No, it looks like it should extend out. How do I get this stupid thing to extend out? Middle mouse? Oh, I didn't try that. No, middle mouse. There's not a button for it. That's what, oh, I know what I need to do. There we go. I just needed to switch to the right belt. I bet you that was what it was. Oh no, that's just connecting to the other one that's back there. So never mind. X can fold it. Okay, let's get that goes up and down. Side to side moves that around. There we go, there we go. There we go. That's what I wanted this thing to do. I can go up a little bit. There we go. Okay, beautiful. This one extends out pretty far as well. There we go. Oh, we're having some issues here. Let's just pick it up and move it a little closer. We don't have to connect that. We'll turn this one on though. We should be able to. Maybe? Let's see if we... Oh, we're gonna unfold it, of course. There we go. Perfect. And then if we get this guy down there, which we'll just carry it down there a little bit. Oh, no, no, no! I didn't want to move that one. That's probably all the way to the trigger now. Okay, let's get this truck out of the way. And get this guy. There we go. I bet that'll go. Well, not quite. Well, we'll get that figured out in a second here. There we go. Okay. So that's going and that's going. Okay. But it's not going into here yet. That might just be because we're just not quite there. Nope. Huh. Let me fold. This has some stuff on it. Let me see if it will dump into the trigger if I get a little closer. It might just be, yep. Okay, so we'll do that. So if we can get it set up, it will do that. There we go. And if we move this guy forward. Don't move it. And then this guy. Beautiful. Let's see if this did it. Sorry. I know you don't normally do this, but we have a spare server. I'm thinking for cost. Yeah, that would be actually really cool if we did that. I agree with that. I agree with that with the spare server. And that should just dump right onto there. Yes. Well, we got to do what we need to do to get this to actually work. This is my bad here. What we need to do is turn automatic engine start to off. That should get all that running constantly. Perfect. Let's get that started. Get this one started. And then it should. We go to... There we go. Sorry, I got really focused on that. But look at that. You can conveyor belt it right into wherever you want it to go. So just like that. Great success. Thank you. Appreciate that. Take it easy, guys. Have a good one, my friend. If you guys are just joining us, make sure you guys hit that like button. But yeah, this looks like a really great way to... that's a really great way to produce... Well, and then let's do this, too. What we can do, we can change this to selling. I don't know how much this will pick up from here. I think it probably would have been nice to have an extra conveyor belt somewhere in there. But this is picking up pretty wide. Pretty wide range. Yeah, that's slowly working. Then if we just go ahead and fast forward, well, what we can do, let's set our money to 0. So you could do this, and then you could just fast forward time. Because I have that set to selling. As time goes on, we're just making a boatload of cash. It's just a really good source of passive income, quite honestly. Now it's using, now we probably won't want to go that fast. We'd probably make more because it would actually end up making us some more in there. But look at that. I'm new here as a party. Get out of here, Marty. But yeah, so that's pretty cool. You could set this up pretty much as kind of an income source. And you probably can move this factory quite honestly, a little closer and make this a little bit easier for yourself. You can't build it up here because this area is, you can't own this area, but maybe with like a place anything, you might be able to do it, like some sort of mod. But yeah, this is a really great way to, make some money. And then, I mean, obviously those don't matter there. Those are spawned beforehand, but that's fantastic. Autopods, thanks for trying that. I think differently. No, that's perfect. I love it. All right, so one thing I want to do real quick before I get another question here. Oh, can you show us the US version of the Volvo trucks? I can show you what we have in here. I don't know specifically which ones are the US versions, but I can show you the 3 trucks that came into the game are these ones right here. So this one looks more US to me, but these ones look more maybe European, but also they use those in, I mean, they used this style before, but. So those are the versions of the truck. If there's one of those specifically you want me to take a really good look at, let me know. But those are the ones that are out there. Take it easy, Farms and Snowy. Have a good night, my friend. It is late for you. I'm surprised you're here. Have a good one, my friend. 2 crashes now. It's not an FC stream. But yeah, what I want to do is I want to hop down to the town. I'm going to hop down to the roller coaster. Am I still in flight mode? Yeah, let's get ourselves out of flight mode. I want to find the museum. I haven't really walked around the town a whole lot. I don't know where the museum is going to be. It should be fairly obvious, I would think. There's a production facility there. And it may not be down in downtown here, but that's one thing I wanted to find and take a look at. Oh, here, is this it? I bet this is it. The Great Woods Gallery. Here we go. Yeah, so we got our bears. So as you get them, they'll pop in here. Are they all gonna have a light that's gonna show up on there? That's pretty cool. But that's pretty cool that they're out here. That's awesome. Yeah, so I wanted to take a look at that. So that's what I got. I decided to come take a look at that. That's what I got for that. It'd be nice to find all the collectibles at some point. I'm not sure where they're all at and everything like that, but that was pretty sweet. Okay, thank you, Autopod. I appreciate that, my friend. Appreciate that. Anyone have any questions about anything? King Ranch said, "What are the options for the middle one?" We'll go into trucks. So this guy right here, the options for this one: Tridem short. Let's get there. Tridem long, tandem short, tandem long. Back to Tridem. Beacons. Yes or no. Mirrors. Yes or no. That's those front mirrors. Sunshield, yes or no. You can take that sunshield off. Horn, no, or you can have the yes for the extra horn on there. Antenna, yes or no. Aero parts, yes or no. Main color, you can adjust it to whatever color you'd like. Grill color, one of these colors here. Design color, got a couple colors in here. And then rim color, you can change the rim color if you'd like to. And then a license plate. JBot Gaming gifted 20 Farmer Cup memberships. You're awesome, my friend. That would be cool if there was a silly hidden thing on there. That would be pretty cool. Yes, Autopod, the new expansion does have a boat. And then in terms of membership, welcome William Rhodes Jr. to membership. Lawrence Nason, welcome, my friend. King Ranch Farms, welcome. Not Marty, welcome. Jamie Alstrom, welcome. NM Cola 56, welcome. Warren, welcome. D-Rock, welcome. NHE Wooters, welcome. Big A, welcome. Scott Rushford, welcome. Oh gosh, I lost my place. Mark, welcome. Robert Gray, welcome. Mr. Pickle, welcome. Mitch B, welcome. Jacob Shoot, welcome. Scott 84, the console sim guy. Cyprian Kiss, Farmer of Dirt, welcome you guys. Good to have you guys as members on the channel. Thank you, Jason. That was super cool of you to do that. So that was awesome. Make sure you guys say thank you to JBot, the real MVP. Absolutely, Thea. You're absolutely right about that. Hudson says, all I gotta say is thank you for doing all your videos. I love watching them, and the tutorials help so much. You're welcome, Hudson. I'm glad I can help you out. Lawrence says, nuts, I got to when I was sergeant in the army. Lawrence. Oh, goodness. That's funny. Lancy boy, good to see you, my friend. Good to have you here. Does anyone in the chat have any questions about anything you want to see? What do you guys want to see in the DLC here? What I'll do in the meantime is we'll just scroll through all the equipment, and if you guys have questions, let me know. So, got a couple of forestry harvesters up here. Got that forwarder there. A couple of the, I'm really excited about these guys. These guys are pretty cool. Some different forestry equipment in there. This guy you can use as like a regular tractor too if you wanted to. You can get rid of all of that and just have it as standard. which is pretty sweet. It's basically like a new tractor, and then you have those extra options as well. Many options the Max Superliner X have. I can show you that here in a second. But yeah, I got another tractor. This one, again, you also can come in here and just do that, which is kind of nifty because it's another brand that we don't have, but now we do have. So it's pretty cool. We'll go through here, a couple of winches. Oh, one thing we should take a look at is this guy right here in a second. Take a look at how to use the yarder. So let me write that down maybe. Yarder. How to yard some stuff. I will have a guide video coming out. I did it wrong in my equipment tour. And the Volvo, that's such a good looking tractor. Wheel loaders. They got the high, of course, the high lift, which is pretty sweet. That thing is ridiculous how high it'll lift things up. We got 3 trucks coming in there. A big kind of forklift, a couple low loaders, and then a ton of different buckets, which especially this one right here, which is the high tip bucket for the L180H, 10,000 liter capacity. Going through here, we got the hydraulic breaker. Then we got the new tree planter, which has a lot of trees on there. Then all sorts of different attachments, the containers, which are sweet, the new tree sapling pallets, and then all sorts of different spray paint, which is pretty cool. How many options does the Max Superliner have? Let's take a look at that real quick. Max Superliner, I'm assuming this guy right here. Not a lot. Design 1, Design 2, Design 3, Design 4, back to Design 1, rim color, and then license plate. So there you go. Yeah, heck, let's go how do the winches work. So yeah, we got winches, yarders, winches I want to take a look at, and then boat building, we'll take a look at that as well. Yes, there is a mulcher in there, Luca. They added one mulcher to the game, which is this guy right here, and this guy will hook up to these two, which is pretty cool. Now, if you do want to use it on these, you can't buy them in this configuration because this is stuck on there. So you want to do the fast coupler, and then that will allow you to hook up all the different attachments for it, so which is pretty cool. Hardware, 44K, depends on the tree, so I won't get into that. I do have a video about all the base game trees. There's a couple added trees in here that I haven't taken a look at yet in terms of how long it takes them to grow. Giant Software also has some stuff posted about that. But yeah, we'll build a boat. Let's see in here. Can we hook the yarder to a roller coaster cart? No, we can't, Marty, gosh. Not sure if you've gone over this, but can you show how much each boat will make? Yes, so Jacob, I can tell you each boat will make you $180,000, I think is what it is. But what we'll do is, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and check out how to make a boat as well, and we'll show you guys that as well. So we'll do that. But yeah, okay. I'm gonna one quick thing here. Let me get this out of my way. Let's move this down here. Sorry, I'm just adjusting some things here. And I'm a little warm in my office, so I'm going to open a window here. It's cold here, but I'm going to open a window just to let in a little bit of fresh air. That should help cool it off a little bit. I don't know why it's so warm in this office. I mean, probably because my PC is working its butt off right now, but yeah, okay. Okay, so yeah, we'll do yarders and winches real quick, and then we'll go to the boat yard and we'll build ourselves a boat. So let's go up. We own this forestry chunk here, so let's just go, where's our harvester? Let's go here. So I haven't done a ton of stuff with it yet. Now let's go ahead and purchase ourselves. We'll use, I really like this tractor, so we'll go ahead and use this. We'll just do this configuration. Oh, we don't have any money. Yep. That's going to be helpful to have some money in there. All right, let's go ahead and purchase ourselves, again, this tractor. And then we'll also purchase ourselves one of these bad boys here. And then I also want to purchase this guy. Those are what I want to take a look at. So first we'll talk about the winch. So if I hook up this winch here to the back of my tractor. Darren Duel, good to see you, my friend. And now if I wanted to hook up one of these trees, I can do that. Now it's a little bit easier for us to see if I maybe landscape over this paint. Let's just paint some grass texture down here just so we can see what we're doing. Doesn't look good, I know, but we can actually see what's going on here. I have super strength on, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn that off just for the time being. So if I come up to this, open the help menu. You guys can't see the help menu, but if you come up to this, it'll have something set up. So I have delete. I want to make sure I don't delete anything either. But if I come up to this, it has an option for pull winch rope. which is actually, let me just do this so you guys can see it. I'll get rid of my face. So up there, upper left-hand corner, you can see pull winch rope. So if I hit R, it's gonna have this winch thing here, and then I can come up to a tree somewhere and hook up to it. Let's say I wanted to grab this tree on top. You can see the winch rope there. Let's say I wanted this one, so you can see there, B, attach winch to tree, or R. If I hit R, it's just gonna go back there. So let me go grab it again, come out here, and I can hook up wherever I want to. So if I want it somewhere in the middle or somewhere weird, I can do that, but I'm gonna do it right here at the end. B to hook that up. Oh, let me get closer to it. Oh, darn it, it's my player speed. There we go. So my player speed mod gets in the way of that. So actually what we'll do, because it's gonna just keep messing with my player speed, which is gonna drive me crazy. I'm gonna go into settings here real quick, and the controls. It actually probably be towards the bottom. So player speed, precision farming DLC, easy dev. Base plus player speed is B and V. Those are pretty much programmed into my mind and how to do those. So let me do another one for the. Well, I'll leave it all standard. So the V and B, let me do. Oh gosh, 3 on the numpad, keypad 3, and I'll do 2 for that one. So that way it doesn't mess with it. But yeah, now we have it hooked up. Hop on our tractor. We can just kind of pull it. Now winch control, left control. If I do K, it's gonna pull it towards me. M's letting it out. See how M's letting it out? K is gonna pull it towards me, so I can just kind of winch it. And then I can drag it wherever I'd like to, like that. And then I can also, while I'm driving, I can just, let's say I'm driving out here, I'm pulling this across the tracks. I get here, I'm like, oh, I don't want to detach it. And just hit Y, detach it, good to go. So that's how that's gonna work. Take it easy, Faber. Thanks for stopping in. Is there an actual quarry? No, there's not an actual quarry. So for like the iron and stuff, you don't quarry it. It just kind of spawns there, which is kind of interesting. But yeah, so okay, let's get this yarder picked up here. Let's try to get this guy. Let's get this guy set up here, because this thing's pretty darn cool. Oop, if I can get it hooked up, I'm gonna leave my camera off so that way you guys can see the controls on there for now. So I can fold this if I needed to fold it down for transport. That's a little weird looking. Transport it in the middle of the tractor like that. But there it goes. So I'm gonna come here. Let's say I want to drag some logs out here. I haven't been able to successfully do this yet. I realized I did it wrong last time, but yeah, we'll lower it down. I'm gonna hop out of that thing. So run it. So I come up to this again. R to set up the yarder. I'm just gonna hook it up to tree knot at the right angle. Let me use a different one. Does this one work for it? Tree at the knot. What is the right angle for you? Maybe it's this guy over here. No, maybe I see what I need to do. Maybe let's get it angled towards that tree. And then now this should work. Maybe it's not, maybe it doesn't like me to go across the railroad track. That shouldn't be an issue though. Now I'm having all sorts of issues, of course. Let's just try a side, if we just are sideways, let's see if that's gonna actually work for it. I actually might like that, because it looks like it's coming out the side there. So if we get out there, grab it, get the angle set up right there, we go. Okay, so once you get that set up there, I can hit R to cancel it, or I can hit left mouse to set it. There we go, it's set. So there we go. I can bring the little icon you can see down there. I can have it set to automatically follow me, so I can, if I hit R to enable it, it's gonna come, you can see down there on the bottom, or kind of middle left side of your screen, it's coming towards me, the little chain thing. It's gonna follow me around. So then if I go back this way, see it's gonna follow me. So I can turn that on or off if I want to, but I'll leave it on for now. And then I can also move it myself by K and M. So I can do that. If I hit X, it'll move it to the yarder. I'm gonna bring it back here. Now here's about as far as I got. And there we go. See, then I can come up to this guy, and then if I wanted to grab this, we'll do B to attach it. And then I can J and N to lower the tree, so I can lower it down if I want to. It's not gonna work great because this is a large tree, but there we go. And then I can move that way and drag it across the track. Hopefully not in front of a train. But you can see I can drag it across there. And then this guy right here, I can go ahead and V to detach the tree. And there we go. And now I can have it come back out here, and I can grab another tree. So it's pretty cool. This setup is pretty darn cool. I really like this a lot. It's just a nice, cool feature to have in game, which I think is pretty sweet. But there you go. I'm not sure if you can hook more than one. Let's try it. Let's get over here a little bit. There's two right here. Let's try that. Let's go ahead and we'll attach that tree. Yeah, there we go. We can attach that tree, and then we can go ahead and, oh, sorry, wrong buttons. Lift those guys up, and that sounds like, oh, you know what? I wanted to grab one more of these trees. Let's see if we can do 3 or more. The physics are still a little weird. That actually did pretty good, to be fair. We'll go a little bit more, and then let me lower that down again. A little further here. Can I grab another tree? I can. So attach to that tree, and I'm like, oh, well, this one I can't grab. Let me go a little further in, see if I can grab a 4th one here. I can, so there we go. Tree is too heavy. Okay, maximum weight. So once we hit the maximum weight, it's not going to let us do it anymore. So let's go ahead and bring it this way now. I'll bring it this way, drag these guys for a little bit. Now that we're here, let's go ahead and lift it up. Bring it towards us now. There we go. And then if I want to, now it says I can detach trees or trees. So if I do V, yep, it's going to detach them all. So just be aware of that. It's going to detach them all right there. Move carriage to last position. Oh, that's cool. So if you hit Y, it's just going to reset it to where you're at before, which is right here, which wasn't all the way back. So it's not going all the way to the end, which is pretty cool. That is awesome. King Ranch, I'm not going to pull up a modded truck. I'm just going to stay in here to focus on the stuff for this. Rusty Money's in here. Good to see you, Rusty Money. Good to have you joining us. But yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that a lot. Drive through, you're saying, but it would only do 1. Yeah, it looks like it's a weight issue. It seems to be, at least. Another awesome content creator and fellow cop. There you go. Make sure you check out Rusty Money Gaming. J-Bot just posted a link in there. Yeah, not high enough really to clear the terrain there, but yeah, so pretty cool. And there's another one that's a little bit taller than that. It looks like 1 tree worth. What is the weight for those 3 parts? Yeah, we can take a look at that. It's actually a good idea. The 3 parts here. I think this big one we pulled in earlier, so I think it's these 3 at the end. So this one's going to be 682, 170, and 543, it looks like. Yeah, that one's 1.3 tons. I'm sure that one wasn't one of the ones we grabbed. So I think it's these 3 smaller ones. So 543, 170, and 682. And I mean, to be honest, if we go into the store, this is the really nice part. We have this yarder. It tells us the max weight that it can carry. It can hold 1.5 tons. So 1.5 tons is going to be its max. So an example of that, if we just bring it back over here to where we're at. Let's get it all the way over here. Or just move it to the yarder, that's fine. All right, we'll stop it. And then if we hooked up to, like, this guy, for example, it's not going to let us hook up to this guy because it's past it. See, max weight is 1.5 tons. So that will only do 1 because that's too heavy. We can get it up there and do all that, and we can also release it. So there we go. So yeah, that weight does matter. That's how you're going to be able to know in terms of that. Melman, good to see you, my friend. Oh, Rusty, I haven't heard your big news yet. What's your big news, my friend? I'm excited to hear it now. Now you got me on the edge of my seat. Look, I told my friend to stop playing guitar and Discord there. Let's go. Muted the whole time and he's still dead. Oh, geez. Try to get their way in the mind. Gotcha. Well, yeah, there you go. FC will soon be Rusty's biggest customer. I've seen him drive. Oh, goodness. But yeah, and also it throws out these little guys, too, as like just like extra little whatever. So it's pretty cool. I don't think those things have any collisions on them or anything in terms of everything. But yeah, so that's how the yarders work and everything like that. Let's go ahead and build a boat. That was what we wanted to do next. So let's go over to the boat yard. Let's hop over here. Now, the boat yard, it will, so it says step, so a couple things about it. So it says, oh, let's put my face back on there now. There, it's actually more personal. I can talk to you guys a little bit more. So it says, I'm looking, Rusty, after 22 years, I took a new career opportunity. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, Rusty. Whoa, my friend. That's craziness. The Farm Sim guy, good to see you. If you guys haven't checked him out, he's got a lot of great stuff. And a lot of great stuff about the Potton expansion out. So make sure you guys check him. Good to see you, the Farm Sim guy. I got my little I've got, of course, my Farm Sim hat just right there, my Farm Sim guy hat right there. Throw that on for a second, honor of FSG. Good to see you, my friend. And congratulations, Rusty, my friend. That is awesome. But yeah, Run Escape to JBot Wrench doesn't make you an expert. Run Escape, he is an expert, my friend. That man knows a ton about the game. That man knows a ton about the game. And he's very right. Forestry or horticulture is an important step to farming and agriculture. So they do go hand in hand. I would agree with him on that. Okay, anyhow. So, we saw a little trailer at the end of the lot and logs go right in. Yes, that is true, Tom. You can do that, but you can only sell them at the one spot over there. But yeah, okay. So yeah, the boat yard here, in terms of how you build it or how you build a boat, you can use it. Parts get same case here that my son is training. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome, Rusty. Well, congratulations, my friend. That's awesome, my friend. That'll be a good change for you, I think. That'll be good. You won't be working hopefully as many nights or anything like that. Hopefully get more time to farm. So that'll be awesome. If you guys are just joining us, make sure you guys hit that like button. It does go to help support the channel. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to build some boats. So again, you can use this as a sell point. You can provide, it says materials required for the next step. It's only a two-step process, so 2 steps. So you can provide the materials for that step, then provide the materials for the second step, and it'll boat, it'll build and go out and all that good stuff. And you don't have to own this. You'll just get paid for the materials you drop off. Because if we go in here and we look at like, well, it requires 4 tiles, you can see it has a sell price for it. It's going to pay you for it. But if you do purchase it, which we're going to do, you now don't get paid to put the materials in. You get paid for the finished product. It doesn't show up in here as a production point. See, we just have the metal in there. But it's good because you can put stuff in and do all the various things that you need to do in order to get everything done. So we're going to go right here. Melvin says, how are you today, FC? I'm doing good, my friend. Hope you're doing well. But that's good. So does it mean a mechanic, woodworker, metal worker, cook, accountant, and a dozen other trades? I mean, you're right as well, I suppose. But okay, anyhow, let's get back in here and instead of debating whether or not this is a farming simulator, just get back to this. If we go to, what do we need for the boat here? Do we need wood beams? Yeah, we'll put 6,000 liters of wood beams in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get over to our planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's get actually these. Oh, I need to get my super strength back on here. There we go. So you can see we're getting the materials in. It hasn't built anything yet. It's going to start working on it in a second, which we'll watch. We'll be able to watch the whole process really easily with the boat because it's just right there. Get those guys in there, and then we're going to go back into here. Let those go in. Anytime I do anything crazy like that, of course, it doesn't work out the way I want it to. Okay, how many do we have in there? We have 8,000. So let's put another one in there, planks long, and then we need metal and floor tiles. So let's get metal. Let's get some floor tiles here. There we go. Oh, nice, Rusty. That's awesome. Rabbit Rob says, member for 17 months. Woohoo! Let's ride some roller coasters. Amen to that, my friend. Oh, goodness. Really runs. Oh, goodness. Oh, yeah, awesome. Now I'm getting cold. Let me close my window again real quick. There we go. Yeah, starting to get cold now. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so now we should have all the materials in there. If we fast forward just some time here, we'll go inside the boat yard. It's a little bit easier to see what's going on. You can see we'll start watching the boat get built. You can see all the steps getting accomplished in there. Lights come on, which is cool. You can see all that stuff is going away down below. It does take a little bit of time to get it done, but not a ton of time. They're building it nice and quick here. They might need more floor tiles, actually. I think they will need more floor tiles. Let's go and give them some more floor tiles here. That should be enough floor tiles. Keep speeding it up. Go a little bit faster here. Okay. So there we go. it says it still needs some planks. So sometimes it does this weird glitch where it doesn't quite register that it's done. So it does still say it says it needs some more planks. It really actually shouldn't need any more planks. But we'll put some more in there just because it says it needs them. And now it's done. Now it's going to roll out here. Melma, the $5.99 Super Chat says, glad to be in a live stream again. Thank you, Melma. I appreciate you, my friend. But there you go. It'll come out here. It'll sit out here. And now it's ready for the next step, which the next step you see requires fabric, floor tiles, and wood beams. So wood beams, we should have... Oh, we're going to need one more pallet of wood beams. And then we need some fabric. Get all that fabric put in there. Takes a decent amount of fabric, quite honestly. There's fabric, and then floor tiles, enough floor tiles. Yep, so now that should be good to go. Now if we come out here, we can watch as they just finish up this last step. See, they're putting the sail on. Getting all that set up. It's all underway. Getting all those beams put on. Everything's going quick. Getting all those cords, everything sails up. And there we go. Okay, it's done. And now, it moves forward. Another step. Right there. And it stays there until it launches. So now you can see down the bottom right-hand corner, it says launches in 21 to 29 hours. So there we go. Oh, you're right. So I should move my mic. Love how your mic covers your eyes just so. That's fantastic. Good to see you, DJ. Good to have you in the chat. Member for 6 months. Good to have you here, my friend. But yeah, there we go. So then after the boat is good to go there, it says launching in 21 hours and 29 minutes. You can see in storage, we still have all that extra stuff. So it will launch every day at 1400 hours or 2 p.m. So we'll go ahead and just speed up time real quick. And then as you get closer, you can see that time is going by pretty quick. And then boom, 2 o'clock hits, and now it's going to launch. And we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves some flight mode here. And it throws it out, so it hasn't paid us yet. Hasn't paid us yet. I'm actually going to set our money to 0 so we can see as it happens. So it's not paying us yet. It's going to pay us, don't worry. Right about in here is where it pays us. And there we go. It says $512,000 over there, but it only pays us $180, so I don't know why that's... I think that's just probably just all the products that got sold that probably freaked out a little bit. But there you go, $180,000 what you get paid for every completed boat. So there it goes. And it's out here for a little bit. I don't know where it ends up going long term, but it's out there for a little bit. But then you can come back over here. If we go back over here, it says planks required, or the materials required for the next step. And since we already have some of that stuff in storage, as we fast forward time, it's already going to start building our next boat again until it runs out of, well, it's out of materials now in terms of what it needs. I'm just going to get us back around so it's daytime again. But there you guys go. That is how the whole boat process works. But there you go. Oop, I'm stuck in the building here. There we go. All right. Anyone have any other questions? What can I show you guys next? What do you guys want to see next in terms of the Platinum expansion, the Platinum DLC here? So that's the boat yard. We talked about that. I said it's one of those boat launch fails. Oh, you're gonna need a bigger boat. Yeah, probably Rabbit Rod. But yeah, and you can't drive the boat or anything like that. Nothing like that. But yeah, there you have it. So that's that. What else do you guys want to see on this map or on this in this game or however you want to look at it? But we could also fly around the map and just kind of check some parts of it out if you wanted to do that. The sawmill. One cool thing about the sawmill, if we jump actually down here to this one. This one is it does have a wood sell point right up over here, so you can sell wood here. This one does not work as a production point for you. But if I can get in the shop here. But if you go in here and go up to this point, hit R, you can buy planks long, wood beams, and prefab walls. I could buy up to 10 pallets. I wanted to buy, I don't have enough money for that, of course. How much I have? 180,000. You can see base price for one pallet of prefab walls is 37 grand. How much do you sell prefab walls for? There's no way that's worth any. Oh gosh, so you spend a lot more money on them, but you can buy them. That's it. These are expensive, but you can buy it. Planks long, and you also can buy wood beams. And if you're wondering where they're at, there might be a way to get to the warehouse from here. Yep, there you go. Come back out here, back to this warehouse. There's a forklift that's kind of built in that's here for you to use to load up your stuff, but all your pallets and stuff will spawn back here. Rusty Money Gaming member for 20 months says, can't stay, but here's more. Thank you, Rusty, for the donuts, my friend. Take it easy, brother. Have a good one. That's awesome. But yeah, that is what we got for you guys right there in terms of that. You ever notice the planks being free? They're free for me every once in a while, trying to figure out why. Oh, interesting. Like the... Weird. That is interesting. I haven't noticed that. At least I haven't done, of course, I've only bought stuff there a few times, but yeah, if you wanted to do production in terms of the sawmill, this is the one you want to use. And actually, a question that I have now that I'm thinking of, free planks can only be a good thing. I mean, you're absolutely right, Jason. There can only be a good thing. Is there a sawmill in here that you can place? Flooring factory furniture. I don't think there is. There doesn't look like there's a sawmill that you can place that's going to do all the stuff that you would normally be able to do. So you have to use that one if you wanted to produce those items, at least right now. So, yeah. I'd love to say messed with something to get free stuff, but I'm genuinely confused. That makes sense. That makes sense. It's DJ Magic, that's right. Store the forklift count as a crash. I guess we can throw crash on there. That's probably pretty reasonable. Probably pretty reasonable. Oh, yours is free as well, William. Interesting. Very interesting. You're right, Luca. You're right about that. All right, what else do you guys want to see? What else do you guys want to see happen here? We can do whatever you guys are all. And this is we can what? Oh, say we can sell this? I don't think we can sell that. Do we demolish it? No, not letting us. It's interesting that it allowed me to highlight it. Production building with photovoltaics. Is that like a... is that a placeable building as well now? There are some different like... It is. I'll be darned. So that's pretty much a placeable building as well. And it makes money probably because it has 17 million. So it's interesting that they used it as the wood shop as well. But yeah, it probably has 17 million sunroofs, or not sunroofs, solar panels on it. Oh, DJ's right. We haven't cut down a tree since he's been here. It's a paper factory. I haven't done a lot of work with that yet. We're going to cut it down. We're going to cut it down the cool way. I love this thing. This thing is legit. Well, you know what? We haven't tried some of the other tree harvesters. Let's grab one of the other ones. I actually really want to use this one as well. So let's get this guy. Oh, I don't have enough money. That's going to be an issue. But not for long. Let's go in here. Grab this guy. Is there a landscaping raise lower height? I don't think there... I mean, I'm sure there is a limit. You can't go forever, but... I don't know. I haven't tried it. That's leveling. That's not going to help. Let's go just down. Well, it's not letting me go really any deeper than that. It doesn't look like. Maybe a little bit. How deep is that pit? That's a pretty deep pit, but yeah, I don't know. Okay, let's go ahead and open our help menu. Turn this baby on. This one does 2 at once as well, so I'm kind of interested in about that. Oh, I can't cut that tree down probably. We got our buncher on there, or our yarder on there. It is the you're right. Right, I have no excuse for it. Okay. Now this one doesn't have the little function where it'll automatically get me up to it and stuff like that. Ooh, that is interesting how that one does it. That one you just pull forward at it. So I was curious about that. That's why I wanted to try it. But we also can just come forward onto another tree as well. Maybe. There we go. And it just grabs them like that. So yeah, this is interesting. So you can't obviously do anything else past that, but I can bring these somewhere and I can release them. So I could... That's a lot of weight, I feel like, for this thing. Like, if I saw this driving around like that in real life, I'd be like, what in the world? But then I could bring it over here. And apparently there's no collision on that cable, because I just drove right through it. Yep, nothing. Which is great, probably for the better. If we just release those guys, that what was it? Y V to release the trees. And there they go. So I could just. This is pretty cool, actually. I like that you can do that with this guy. It does two like that. Melman cutting harmless trees again. I know. That would definitely. Yeah, I would probably have some questions for you if you're driving around on a road like that. But oh goodness, that's pretty cool. I like that. And I love. I'm gonna actually. Let me buy another tree harvester. I haven't tried all of them yet. Gosh, there's so many cool ones in here. I wonder actually if these guys with this will work with the automatic extension as well. I am curious about that. All right, let's turn this on. Well, and the other thing we could do is too, actually, is what if you have these trees that are on the ground that you've brought over here, you can tilt it. You come over here. I wonder if it'll let you to do the auto track for that. No, it doesn't look like it. At least not with this specific harvester. But I can grab that. And then I can move over here. Let's say I wanted to do what I got 5 meters. That's fine. We'll do 6x. Just cut it. And then I can grab those off the ground and then I can cut them, which is kind of cool. So it actually, you could have someone sitting here, you know, cutting these and moving trees around. We have another person going and grabbing them and bringing them down here with that piece of equipment there, which is pretty cool. Now, if we get this out of the tilt mode, this is where we'll test and see if that actually made sense for us here. Let's see if it'll automatically track to one of these guys over here. Yep, so okay, so it will. So it won't do it if they're on the ground, it looks like. But if we hold O down, if you didn't know that. And we should be able to, yeah, it'll just kind of fall down onto those trees, of course, but we should be able to just rip that out of the way over there. Shoot those guys over that way. Riding the zipline has to be possible, but how? That's a good question, actually. I wonder how you could do that. Ooh, one question I have actually is there a limit to how many you can have on there? We know there's a weight limit, but what if we had like a bunch of little bitty trees? Is there a limit to how many we can have? I gotta go slower. Oh, that's right. Forgot. I changed the. There we go. I'll take a slingshot. It's better than nothing. All right. So if we get a bunch of like little bitty ones, let's go get this thing. Okay, I'm under it, so it'll actually work for me. Let's get it to come to me here. Get that thing over to me. And then we could grab this guy, so let's go a little further. Attach that. Attach to that. Which is great, but what if we had like 10 pieces of log I wanted to move? Hang up to 4, but there's always okay, yeah, good to know. Yeah, I figured there would be a limit. I just didn't know what it would be. So we'll cut 5 pieces and we'll see if that allows us to hook up to it. Yeah, so it's not letting me do any more, but that's pretty cool. You can haul 5 around. That's fantastic. And then we can go ahead and detach those. There we go. Fantastic. Farmer Chop makes a return and start Brandon Adams. That's right. That was pretty cool. I like that. I dig that. That's pretty cool. The other thing I wanted to try out, which let's just go ahead and get some of this junk out of our way, is I wanted to try out planting new trees with the new tree planter. I haven't tried that yet, so I do want to test that out a little bit. There we go, and I'm just gonna let's get all this junk out of our way. It's my eyeball there. There we go. Get a little bit more speed here. Let's get just delete all this junk. I'm even gonna delete There we go. Get all that out of the way. Perfect. This, we'll just get rid of this. Boom. Boom. All right, all that junk's out of the way. I can actually probably delete this as well, and this, just get these little guys out of the way here. I don't like these little trees either. Now I'm just on a deleting frenzy. And boom. Okay, so we got some space here. This guy's actually probably gonna be on our way too. We'll get that out of our way. So we got some space here to plant some stuff. Let's just go ahead and we'll put it right there. So what we need to do, we're gonna grab the bigger one here because it's cooler. We'll get the fast coupler. I'm sure we'll get a little safety beacon. That sounds fine. We'll get that guy. So then if we go out of here, we hit combinations. This is the stuff you can hook up. So you have this little guy right here, the wood cracker. You got a stump grinder, and we got this guy, the tree planter, which is really expensive, but it's pretty cool. And then if we hop out of there, we go all the way down to the very end here to this guy. Let's plant, let's plant some giant sequoias. That would be kind of cool. Okay. So there we go. Hop in this guy. Turn him on. Hook up to this. And then we can load up here. Hit R when you're next to it. And the animation looks really cool. Because they're slowly going out of that pallet. Which is really cool. And then they're slowly going into this guy, which is also really cool. So, it's a really cool animation for that. We'll let that load all the way up. And you can unload them as well. So if you only use a few of them, you can unload it later and you can move a different type in there and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, Thomas, the rock removal contracts are pretty cool as well. I agree. And if you guys just joined us, make sure you guys hit that like button. It does go to help support the channel. There we go. Okay. Let's run into the train here. Ooh, it's close. Okay. So whatever, help menu. It says just X to plant tree. So if I just contact with the ground, so if I lower it. All right, it says it planted a tree there. Yep, just a little, look at that little bitty guy. Plant tree. Oh, I gotta go all the way. Yeah, I think that part has to be on the ground. There we go. All right, we got three of these guys planted here, which is pretty sweet. Oh yeah, those guys look awesome. Okay, let's go and fast forward some time. I don't know how long this will take for these guys to grow. Probably a while. I don't know how high they'll actually grow since I didn't put them right next to each other. Or I put them right next to each other, I should say. Let's make sure actually one thing too is crop growth on. Season growth off. Oh wow. And then those just fully grown? Ish. Maybe. Those are pretty cool though. Alright. I'm pretty happy with what I've accomplished. I don't think it kills and run over because I'm sure I ran over one of them. Holy cow. And there goes a giant sequoia. And that's right in the middle where the train's gonna come, so we'll get that off of there. Oh, these are branches as well. Oh wow, they're not just... Yeah, this is quite the tree, that's for sure. Quite the tree. Wow. Yeah, this is quite the tree. It just fell in our little pit, but there we go. Yeah, it should take years and years. That'd be pretty cool, Melvin. I actually think that'd be pretty cool if they did something like that. Like an avocado ripens. Anyone have any other questions about the Platinum expansion? I'll probably wrap up the stream here in about 15-20 minutes unless we have something else we need to cover, but I think we've covered a lot of the different parts of it, which is what I wanted to accomplish. I just wanted to kind of show off some different pieces, moving pieces and stuff like that for it and everything like that. If you haven't gone on riding the roller coaster yet, we'll just go ride the roller coaster real quick while we're waiting for anyone to have any questions. You can't get out of it. Once you're in it, you are stuck in it. There's nothing you can do about it to get out of it or anything like that. Eric says on PC, you can look in the mod hub under the DLC tab. There may be a way to check. Oh, you're talking about the update for the. Okay, yeah, you're talking about updating one of the DLCs there. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The high lift. You're talking about the high lift guy. Yeah, we can show that off. We have to ride the roller coaster now, but yeah, we can show that guy off. That's a good idea. Yeah, the high lift. Yeah, Iceberg is cool. They do hands books very cheap. Yeah. Ah! This would be really scary, actually. Oh. I have to try riding the roller coaster 15 times, see what happens. I don't want to do that. It sounds terrible. Skymaster, I actually haven't looked inside the new sheds yet, so we can look inside those. Yeah, we'll put sheds down. We'll build them, and we can actually go take a look around them. Oh yeah, Iceberg, that's a good idea. The sawmill. There we go. So we've got some stuff to look at, and you guys would come up with some ideas for me. Okay. What we're gonna do first? Oh gosh. Oh yeah, the log grabber. The high grab. We'll purchase one. And it is huge. Oop, wrong way there. I mean, look how high that can lift that. Struggling to open it. Oh, train. Ooh, that could have been worse for sure. No. Well, maybe it was worse. Here we go. No, don't tip over again. This is going really well. All right, so what we'll do. Yeah, it's weird that you can't. How do I open that? That's for the blade. How do I open? Well, that moves rapidly fast. That goes up and down. Oh, there we go. There we go. I figured it out. Let's do right here. Let's just put ourselves in some logs to grab. And just see how that goes. We'll probably put one on the crash counter for that whole debacle. Oh, darn it. I can't figure out how to use it. We're struggling. Open up my help menu again. There we go. Okay. Oop, nope. This is mostly user error, folks. Okay, they're actually sitting there pretty good. I thought those would all fall out because I didn't grab them very well. But they're actually sitting there pretty good. Yeah, that goes pretty high. So I could drive them all the way down to the sawmill if I wanted to. It actually grabs them pretty good. I'll be honest with you guys. This is the easiest I've ever grabbed this many logs in my life, even though it did look like a disaster. All right, turn some beacons on, driving down the road. Well, this is the sawmill. Can I get in this sawmill entrance here? There's not really an entrance here, is there? There's one up there. I'm sure we could sneak in here. Yeah, we'll sneak in here. There we go. Just like that. Sell our logs. There we go. $7,800. No big deal. All right. All part of the plants right now. Let's take a look at the sheds here. So we just go ahead and we take a look here. So sheds that are part of the Platinum expansion. We got this guy. I'll put this guy out. Holy cow, this one's huge. And then this guy. These are the three. This guy's pretty cool. I really like this one. I really like this one. I think it's a really good design. We can turn on the shed lights. That's a really good design. I like that. We can turn on the shed lights here. This is just a huge shelter. Huge, huge, huge shelter. And then this one is going to be basically the same as that store layout there. So a lot of storage through here. You can open this up to go into the office here. I don't know how many of these doors open. Doesn't look like any of those. No. Nothing, nothing, nothing. But yeah. So pretty cool. Come on, you come out the front door here. Yeah, so those are the sheds. And yeah, Iceberg, we're gonna head up there next. So yeah, we took a look at this. Let's go up to this sawmill here. So if you're curious how to use this in terms of, might speed myself up here. If you're curious about how to sell stuff here at the pond, there's a sell point right there. So there's a couple things I want to actually talk about with this. That's pretty cool. Gosh, I love the little bridge and everything. This is just such a cool sawmill. If we come out here, if I just do, I can just put like, I don't know, some, it doesn't matter. I'll put some big logs in here. Let's put a bunch of these guys in here. We can put a bunch over here as well. And if you go up to, this sell point, it's going to sell all those. So I got both sides. So you can really load this up. $22,000 worth of wood. And you're going to see it do this. And it might actually only do it, I think it only does it, it might actually only do it once. I don't remember if it's going to do it multiple times because of how much stuff we put in. But you can see it has a nice animation there. It's going to get it fed up into here. There it goes. I believe the animation will stop. Should anyways. At some point. But yeah, so it'll do that. Now if I purchase this, oh actually one more thing here over here. This guy has another sell point right here, so if I go over here, this is easier for small pieces. If I put this guy in here, I actually don't know if it'll work right there. Nope, didn't get it. It's probably gonna, ooh, maybe that worked perfect. Oop. You can sell them, you're gonna get paid for them. They get wood chipped basically. There's not animation or anything crazy with this one. But yeah, the perception is they get wood chipped into there. Cones? What are you guys talking about, cones? What are you talking about, cones? Oh, these cones. Gosh darn it. Get out of here, cones. Bad enough. They're already making fun of me for my cones. The prodigal cone returns. Okay, anyhow. Just follow the login. It's fine. Right, it's fine. Nothing to worry about there. Where is the... I think it's somewhere, that's for sure. I'm looking for the little trigger to purchase this. There we go, right here. So you can go up here. If you purchase this, it becomes a production facility, which if we go in here, you make planks long, wood beams, and wood prefab. And it has that wood in there for us right now. You can see wood chips. It has, those are from us selling wood chips at the other point. So if you go over here and you put stuff into this one, so if you get, just put like, I don't know, just a couple of these guys in here, it's automatically gonna chip it. You're not gonna get paid for it. Oh, geez Louise. But it does wood chip it, and it will get it put into here. And as time goes on, so fast for a little bit of time, we're going to deactivate all these things. I don't want these running. Deactivate, deactivate, deactivate. As time goes on, the wood chips, you'll see them show up in there, then all of a sudden they won't be in there anymore. It's because they get dumped out over here. You can just see a little bit of the animation just a second ago. This is where your wood chips get dunked out. Farmer King George says, IFC, looking forward to the DLC, but won't be able to get it yet. Hope you won't miss my videos. That's okay, my friend. Get it when you can. Oh, stretch. Oh, beautiful. I'm going to order pizza tonight for dinner. I think that's my plan. But yeah, there you go. So that's how that works. And actually, we'll turn everything back on in a second. But one really cool thing. So if you put, if you want to put logs into this production facility, so I'm actually going to go up over. Yeah, we'll just do them right here. That's fine. So if I put like just some bigger logs, it takes a little bit of time to get them processed here. Let's get back up onto the dock. So it does, you can see that it starts moving them up. Oh gosh darn it, that fell out. You can see it keeps this animation keeps happening. And then it grabs pieces of the logs or volumes of the logs at a time and gets them put into there, which is pretty cool. Now time is going by really quick because I fast forwarded time, but we'll just fast forward to the morning again so we can see. So yeah, you can see it just slowly kind of feeds them into here. And then, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and activate these just because I want to show you guys where everything's going to spawn out. So if we fast forward, let's go forward another 24 hours. Yeah, let's get so a little sunnier. Yeah, right about there is good. Nick Stagman, member for 12 months, is Hi Cheater Crap. I see something fishy going on. Don't worry about it. It's fine. And I think that's everything. Looks like that's all of it in there. But yeah, it'll keep that animation going, which is pretty cool. So it kind of slowly over time will get it loaded up and stuff like that. Peter Tatum, good to see you, my friend. Good to have you joining us. Now, if we go over here, this is where your planks are going to, your planks long are going to come out. So there's, I'm sure, more in there. Oh, maybe not actually. But yeah, that's your planks long. It's your wood beams. And over here, oh, your planks long will start spawning over here as well, which this actually I did not know. So we have wood beams over here that are going to start spawning and planks along here. Your first ones will spawn over there. And then we have short planks here and then prefab walls here. So a lot of different spawn area over here, but this is where everything's going to kind of spawn to, which allows you to easily load it up onto whatever you want and do whatever you want with it, which is pretty cool. But yeah, this is pretty cool. So there you guys go. That's all about that and everything there. I think I want to say this will allow you to unload wood chips on the train. I don't think it, well, maybe not actually, because they're already all out here. So, but yeah, I don't know how many, I'm not sure how many wood chips will actually sit there. This probably could get pretty full. Kind of curious about that now too. We do just a bunch of logs in here. Should be working. Yep, it's getting them in. We just fast forward time. I am curious to see how many wood chips will come out here. I know it's just such a strange thing to be curious about, but I am curious. Let's see how big of a wood chip pile I can get over here. It's trying to load wood in, so it's not really doing it fast enough for me. It's desperately trying to get probably wood in there. It's probably hasn't. Maybe it has used all that. We'll see in a second. No, it's still trying to load it in. Yeah, it's still loading it in. So it just takes time for it to load in, which is going to be a little frustrating. But yeah. What we could do, though, to get more wood chips as well, if I could fly here. If I could get to a place where it would automatically spawn the small logs. Okay, just a little bit further back. Just make a bunch this way. Get us a bunch of wood chips. This thing's just running fantastic. Yeah, spawn them over the chipper, Eric, and it's like, yeah, Eric and I are both thinking alike. I like that idea. It's perfect. Probably not that many wood chips, to be fair. Now it's daytime at least. They're slowly getting more wood. Yeah, I'm gonna wait till they load all that. But that was going pretty well. Nothing a lot there. We should change all these to selling as well. Except for the wood chips, just so that we don't have to worry about this thing getting too full. I want to see how big we can get that wood chip out. Look at that! It's getting bigger! It is getting bigger. I love it. Oh, what an interesting goal we have here. Let's put some more in here again. Is that gonna... That's perfect. That's literally the perfect spot. As fast as I can spawn them in, they're just getting annihilated. Oh! Oh my goodness, it's full! That's kind of a depressingly small stack, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Maybe it has to spawn them out a little bit more. Maybe it needs a little bit more time to clear them out. Cause still, the animation's still running, so maybe it is putting them out. But that might be the most of it. Let's fast forward some time. I don't know if that animation will stop or not. Doesn't look like it. Now, I went up a little bit, so I probably is still dumping wood chips out. I just don't know how many are in this pile, though. I was hoping to make like a nice circular ring of wood chips, and that'd be pretty cool. 30 minutes of long spine, that's right. Clicking intensifies. But this is definitely, it's like, yeah, we're done here. It's still dumping some stuff out, though, which is why it's interesting to me. But yeah, I think this thing is probably absolutely full. I don't know how many liters of wood chips are out here, but it's not as many as I thought. It's nice wood chip bath there, nice wood chip shower, it's perfect. But yeah, so William, good to see you, my friend. Yeah, can you try selling with the train? I wonder if it will pull from that pile. Yeah, we can try that. I actually am kind of curious about that too. So in terms of the train, rent the train. We need to go here and rent the train. Have I rented the train? It says it's coming soon. It's getting further away. That's good. It's good. That's what we needed. Not really, but that's fine. Let's do off on that. I wonder if it'll tab us to the train. Not right now, so we need to turn that on. Isn't that a setting still? Maybe not. Where's the train at? There it is. Can't we enter it? Maybe we just go right here. We'll wait, it's on its way. We'll wait, we'll try to get into it. Should be coming here pretty soon. Shane Nelson, good to see you, my friend. Yeah, so you can, so if you go into here, it'll show us this is how many wood chips we have in storage, but from experimenting with it, that pile out there is not what's counted in storage. So there's more than what's in storage there, if that makes any sense. So that's just some of what's there, but there's more than that. Here comes a train. Oh, gotcha, Eric. You can't enter it until after it stops. Oh, it's backing up to get here. There we go. Okay, so we need to get to that wood chip pile. Or see if we can, I don't think we can get under that thing. Can we? Maybe we can't. Looks like we could go that way. Of course, gotta use the air horn. Oh, there we go. Oh, no, it's turning me. Okay, I tried, like, holding down left turn. I wonder if there's a switch or anything like that. No, I don't think you can do that. Yeah, I don't think you can go that way. That front section, that's a good, I don't know what this is. One, two, it has 4. I don't know what that is for, to be honest with you guys. It almost looks like it'd be like board storage. Yeah, you might have to use equipment to load it if it's parked, but let's go ahead and just, I am curious. I've never ridden the train around the map, so that's one thing I actually think we'll do real quick is just ride the train around. Just to kind of see where it takes us. Because I have not ridden the train around this map. I mean, I guess it's going to take us to... That's the end there. So we're pretty much near the end up there. We haven't ridden around this way because it should take us up around... Oh, it takes us back this way. So that's how we get to it. Do you see how that's a loop? Oh, so we can't access it maybe there. So we just might have to go around this way. So we'll try that. Matthew Willie says, thank you so much for your hard work. You're welcome, my friend. And we don't have, there's no bin on here either, to be honest. So we couldn't really, there's not really probably a way to load the wood chips anyways, but that's how we would get over to that area. CBW Farms LLC, good to see you, my friend. Good to have you, CBW. That roller coaster is so stinking cool. What a cool feature on a map. That honestly is just legit. Gotcha. Well, it does. So Peter, it should go around. Oh, maybe it does. You're right. It doesn't switch. You're right. That's a circle, so it doesn't go up that way. It just goes this way. You're right. You're right. It's probably just going to make us go that way because that goes towards the sell points. You're right. It's not going to make us go up there. It leads bottom left. Yeah, you're right, my Skymaster. But it's still pretty cool. We have it available for us if we want to use it. But I've never ridden it, and then here we are slowly heading out towards the bottom where it's going to kick us out over here towards Elm Creek. Is that? Yeah, Elm Creek and Elm Creek. Yeah, cool looking little train. Yep, didn't go up that way. Makes sense. It would be cool if we could have it switch tracks. That'd be really cool. Yeah, this is probably one of my... I definitely think this is a better Platinum expansion to the game than FS19's Platinum expansion was. That might be controversial to say, but that's okay. I think it's the truth, so I'm okay with it. There we go, and it'll probably kick me out here in just a second. Yep, another anchor, perfect. And then come in the other side of the map. So there it goes, but and it eventually will come out the other side. But there you guys go. There's that. Does anyone have any check with us, Jesse, please, that last month for your wood chip mount? I'm still confused what you mean, Melvin, my friend. The track switches are for sure only. Okay, thank you, Tom. But yeah, anyone needs a Corey. That'd be kind of cool. Anyone have any other questions about the DLC before I wrap up the stream or do anything like that? I think we've taken a look at most of the new features. What we haven't actually done, to be fair, let me hop back down to here. Let's actually, yeah, we can just go in here. Let's go ahead and buy ourselves. We haven't broken a rock up yet. I can just, I know I did a video on it already, but we can just go ahead and do that. Like cat equipment? No, there's no cat equipment in here. This is all the new stuff in here. It's mostly Volvo. A couple other brands, but mostly Volvo stuff. No cat equipment. All right, let's go to get ourselves one of. Let's get ourselves a skid steer loader. Yeah, Dragon, it's a great DLC. It is a really good, really well done DLC, that's for sure. Alexi, I don't think that's true, my friend. Oh, nice, CBW, that's awesome. And you don't have to have this unfolded to use it. You can if you want. See if we can't find ourselves a rock. There's a couple in here. Here we go. So we turn this on. There you go. There we go. Perfect. And there are rock contracts, you're very right. So there you go. You can get some different stuff out there like that. It is true. Is it? Are you sure? I don't know if I believe them or not. I wish they added the feature where you actually mine with the breaker. That'd be pretty cool. Like iron. That'd be pretty awesome. Oh, I got you. I see what you're saying. Like on here, I don't think it won't tell you how many wood chips you have in here. Are you talking? Yeah, it won't. I don't think it'll tell us in here how many wood chips we have. Yeah, it doesn't show us in here. But yeah, this thing's pretty sweet. Just knocks your rocks out and does whatever you need to do. Tom, there's nothing new in terms of animals, so I probably won't show any animals because everything is standard. They didn't do anything different with the animals or anything like that. There's still deer on the map that you can run into and stuff like that. And like farm animals and stuff like that, they're all the same. They didn't do any updates to those that I'm aware of. There's our rock, that's a big one. Yeah, any final questions on the DLC before we call it good? Ah, gotcha. That's pretty crazy, Jason. That's pretty crazy. That is wild. There we go. I can't believe that that's a feature. There you go. Beautiful. I don't know where any of the rocks are, but there you go. Oh, that's a good question, actually, Dragon Pendragon. If you put like a, if we go to landscaping, if we put, there are rocks in here? I don't think there are. I don't know if you put a place for rock. I doubt it's gonna lay. If there was one like built in, it'd be kind of cool. There's a lot of cool new like little, like different terrains that you can paint on now with the Platinum expansion. That's the Platinum's grass, bushes, decorative plant. Decorative plants. We gotta get a bigger area just so we can see. That's what that plant is. This one. That one there. That one. Yeah, so they got some new different plants, which is pretty cool. They added all that in. Those look really nice. I like that. Yeah, like little flower deals there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that'd be cool if they did that. Yeah, Tom, they did not introduce cat breeding, my friend. There's nothing like that they introduced, at least that I'm aware of. But yeah, there we go. Probably turn that hydraulic breaker off. I think there's an animal dealer. There should be an animal dealer on here. I can't remember actually if there's an animal dealer on here or not. I would have thought they would have one, but they may not. They may not have one. Add one on here because it's really not. It's not really needed, to be honest. Anyways, you can still do animals without an animal dealer. There's just not a place for you to go pick them up or anything like that. But I don't think it's really a necessary thing. So I don't think it's something that needed to be put in here. But yeah, it doesn't look like there's an animal dealer anywhere. So yeah, no animal dealer. Watch out for Bigfoot. That's right, Cecil. That's right. What makes the most cash so far? I think metal's a pretty good option, especially if you have it set up the way we had it set up there. But yeah, there's a lot of good options for making money in here. I haven't done a ton of experimenting with everything, but a lot of good options on here. That's for sure. That is for sure. But yeah, Peter, there's no animal dealer. Any final questions for after the stream? Yeah, Pink Nugs. The Yarder is actually really pretty easy to use. We used it earlier on the stream if you watch it once it's done or go back. But yeah, it's pretty easy to use, and I will do a video on it. Probably come out tomorrow. A video will come out tomorrow on it. I think I have 7 more videos about the Platinum expansion that are going to be planned to be released, and they'll probably all come out tomorrow. And Melman, yes, I am planning to do a Silver Run series, which I think will be a lot of fun. So I am planning to do that. Yeah, any final questions for you guys before I call it good? Yeah, absolutely, Dragon. Absolutely, my friend. What about the clothing? Oh, good question. That is a great question. We'll go down to where can we go change? There's a place right down the road here where your wardrobe is at. We can also go into the menu, but this is your wardrobe right here. So new clothing. I don't know if this was in base game or not. This one's new. That's Volvo. That one says Volvo on it. So there's some new Volvo options there for you if you wanted to have those. I can't remember if all these guys were in there. That one I'm sure was probably already in there. Volvo pants. That's kind of interesting. But that is in there. Hats. There's a Volvo hat. Gloves. Doesn't look like there's anything new there that I can see, but yeah. Eric says, if you can, what is the clearance for that huge shelter? Will Harvester fit in? Oh yeah, we can check that out. Pink Nugs, yeah, so it'll be midnight in your time zone. Midnight for everyone. Let's jump over to our shelters over here. So this one probably not, but this one and this one should both have clearance for a big harvester. So let's go ahead and purchase like, I see that now you got the clear capsule. That's right. Yeah, there's plenty of clearance there. You could probably put with the harvester header on it, honestly, and that thing's got a ton of clearance there for perspective. But yeah, that thing is huge. Yeah, Sockhead, it's out for some people. It's not out for everyone yet. But it should be out because, for example, if you're in my time zone, it's not going to be out for another 8 hours. So, there's that. But it's not out for everyone. But a lot of people it's out for right now. Not everyone just yet. But there you guys go. I think that's going to be it for me, unless you guys have any last minute questions. That's probably where I'm going to wrap it up. Yeah, Gloss. Yeah, that's right. Luca Gloss. I'm in California and seem to have access to all new equipment and placeables now. Depends on what platform you're on as well. But yeah. Yeah, Eric, there's a lot of space in that. That has a lot of, actually, a ton of space. Absolute ton of space in there. Yeah, it's out for some people. It's not out for everyone. It's not out for everyone. So much activities for Eric. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate it. But yeah, I think we'll call it good there. We got a lot of good stuff out there, a lot of good information out there. Hopefully you guys got your questions answered. But yeah, if you guys, I think we'll call it there. If you guys want to pre-order it, make sure you guys do that. There's a link down in the chat. That does go help support the channel. But yeah, and no, William, I haven't found all the collectibles yet. I will eventually, hopefully, but I'm not too worried about it. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel. Turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching.